Good morning. Hey, it's Thursday. June, I have no idea, June 6th, I believe. 2018. So I did not go to the gym yesterday. Shame on me. So I have not been to the gym since Saturday. We're gonna fix that today. So excuses why I didn't go to the gym yesterday. I have no idea. I went to Dunkin' Donuts in the morning with Michael before work, and I have no idea where my debit card is. So after work, I realized that I was missing my debit card, and I went searching for it, and so it took forever. And then, of course, I started the new job last night, so I didn't have time to go. Excuses, I know I should have, whatever. So today I'm going after job one, and then going to go home and eat a little something and then work for 2 hours, and then yeah, that's it. So new job, not too bad. It's kind of crappy because you don't get paid a whole lot, but it is what it is. You got to work extra hard because it is outbound sales, so, but it is what it is. I made $20 for 2 hours. That's $10 an hour. It's below it's the minimum wage here in Maine. Minimum wage is $10 an hour, so I made $10 an hour. What else? Not much else is going on. Let's see. I didn't eat too bad yesterday. I stopped eating at 6 o'clock because I had to start working. What did I have? Oh, well, I had an English muffin. Because James makes this chicken patty English muffin and chicken patty egg and cheese sandwich, and so I made it for everybody last night, but I made it on English muffins instead, and it was to die for. Of course, I can only eat one, but it was okay. So I had an English muffin for dinner. Other than that, nothing. I did okay. Today I am eating lunch. I did bring a lunch today. So I'm fasting from 6 o'clock last night until 12 o'clock today. And then I'm going to eat my lunch, and then, which is broccoli, cheese, cauliflower, and carrots. So fairly low carb because carrots have carbs. So fairly low carb. No, it's better than bread. And then tonight, I don't know what we're going to eat tonight. It's going to have to be something quick, so I don't really know what it is going to be. It might just be my jalapeno dip that I have before I start making phone calls, because it's going to be, I'm not going to have a whole lot of time in there. So let's see what's going on in the world. Still got the NFL situation going on, which is freaking ridiculous that this is even an issue. I really don't understand it. Our ego-driven, self-centered president canceled with the Eagles that confirmed they were going to go. He canceled because a majority of them said they weren't going to go. So he canceled with the ones that did say they were going to go, which is ridiculous to me. Come on, dude. But whatever. And then he had some other thing honoring men and women in our military, which is great, but that should be done anyway. Anyway. So not much else there. He did pardon that lady who was a one-time offender with lifetime in prison for trafficking and fraud. He did pardon her, so after 21 years, she does get out. She did get out yesterday, which is wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. I think the fact that she had to serve 21 years for trafficking and fraud is ridiculous. It's a non-violent crime. It is reformable. It's not something trafficking, drug trafficking, and fraud is not something that requires a whole lot of psychology to reform. And that's what jails are supposed to be doing, is reforming people. And we're using it as, punishment chambers, so timeout chairs for the rest of your life. A murderer can be reformed, but that's the ultimate price. So they should pay paying the ultimate price. I understand life in jail for that. I do get that. Child molester can be reformed. However, it does require longer time. Rapists, same thing. Those type of crimes those individuals can be reformed. It just takes longer time. So it would make sense that you sentence somebody to 15 years in jail for molesting a child. However, that's not the case in America. In America, you get 15 years for 5 grams of crack cocaine, and you get 6 months in jail for molesting a child. That's what you get in America, because America knows what they're doing. I mean, that's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes absolutely no sense. I can go out here and I can molest children, and let me just tell you, let me refrain for that. Hold on, let me fix that, because a female will get a harsher sentence than a man. Just an FYI. And because I'm a minority, I will definitely get a harsher sentence. But let me just say, I can go out and molest a child and get sentenced to a year in prison and do 9 months with good time. Have to register on a sex offender list. Depending on where your location is, it's only a certain amount of time. Not every place is a lifelong registry. And be out in 9 months with a year of probation. If I sell crack cocaine, if I have 2 grams of crack cocaine, I'm sentenced to 5 years in jail. All but one suspended. I gotta serve a year of time in jail. And I gotta do 2 years of probation, 30 years of probation. What the fuck is that? Like, molesting a child, I fucked up their life forever. I've damaged them mentally and physically. I've mentally destroyed them. As a drug dealer, yes, I'm providing a product to an individual who has a mental illness. Yes, I am. But they are adults. And they're doing it to themselves because they're coming to seek me out. Anyway, get over it. That is America. That's how we run in America. Just don't understand it. So anyway, it's great that he pardoned her. She can be out with her family. It's wonderful. She gets to be a grandmother, all of that. Wonderful. And it's going to take a little time for her to get acclimated back into society, because so much has changed in the past 21 years. Cell phones and internet and everything is totally different. And life on the inside of a jail cell stops for the inmates. Mentally, they stop, because they only know what's around them. So it's going to take a little while for adjustment for her. What else? Not much else. There's lots of stuff going on in the world, but I just want everybody to treat others as you would treat yourself. Or, hold on, let me rephrase that. Treat others how you want someone to treat you. We are becoming more and more of a society where It's me, 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 me. What are you doing for me? How are you bettering me? Where is this coming for me? How am I going to benefit from this situation? And it's very disheartening to see that, because, we have children who are suffering because of that. Again, I'm talking about gun control on Facebook and talking about how, no, it's not the gun, it is the person. However, providing them with the ability to purchase that gun is what's causing the problem. But the root of the problem is, regardless if it's guns or not, whatever it could be a knife, it could be, a fork, it could be a bat, it could be, whatever, pillow, whatever it is that these individuals feel the need to go and kill other people, take other people's lives. We need to fix that. Taking away the instrument that's being used is not going to resolve the problem, because it's still the problem is still there. You're just masking it with something else to resolve it so it goes away. The problem is still there. We need to fix the problem by getting to the root of the problem and figuring out, why did they do what they did? And I'm sure there's a common theme among the school shooters that we could say, okay, now we need to fix this, because this seems to be the common thing. That's how you go about fixing the problem. And, in society, we just try to find a quick fix and the quick or passing a law to fix the problem. And I really don't think that this time around, taking away guns and all of that is going to fix it. Now, I'm not a gun owner, so I don't really understand a lot of, the differences of the guns and why a gun is this way and why is this one used. And I don't understand any of that, nor do I really give two shits. I really don't care. And I don't care what kind of gun you have in your house. I don't care if you have a gun that can shoot zombies. I don't care if you have a gun that can shoot a moose. I really don't care. I'm a practical person. I don't understand why you have a gun that can shoot 50 million bullets at once. Why would you need that? But hey, to each his own. If you want it, you want it. I mean, you're not coming to my house asking me why I have 50 million different shades of pink yarn. So, I think that we just need to figure out what the problem is. And, just because we can make it doesn't mean that we should make it, number one. Let me just put it that way. I mean, nuclear, we learned from nuclear bombs that just because we can make them doesn't mean we should make them, because that bit us in the ass. But I think that we really need to consider finding ways to fix the root of the problem that we have at hand. And a lot of it is lack of parenting. Parents need to be more involved. Stop worrying about making sure that your child is running in 50 million places and doing 50 million things. Let's get back to the way it used to be in the 50s and 60s, where parents actually raised a child and did not expect the schools or daycare to raise their children. So that's my rant for today. You know what I say, the best investment you can make is an investment in you. What are you investing in you today? Today I am investing gymage, going to the gym, and putting in 2 more hours of this new job to hopefully make lots of money. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.